too easy. Let me try closing my eyes.
Easy ways to stream on TikTok with your phone.
Topics for just $9.99.
A lot of you asked for this one. Do you want to go live on TikTok? Whether you want to grow your audience, connect with your followers, or even just make money while streaming, I will show you exactly how to do it step by step today. So by the end of this video, you're hopefully ready to go live right now today. If you're new here, I make guides on how to grow online platforms, master streaming, with tech, advice, and all of that jazz to help you get going. So remember, subscribe and stick around if you're all about growth and tech on social media platforms. So first, let's quickly go through what you actually need to go live on TikTok in the first place. You need at least 1,000 followers on your account to unlock the live feature, and if you want to send or receive gifts, you will also need to be 18 plus. If you need those requirements, you want to get unlocked and keep on growing your account naturally, or you can use things like Restream, which actually bypasses the need for any of those requirements altogether. I'll leave a link to that below.
Fine, killing something to be fun.
The video on how to stream on Twitch and TikTok at the same time, but at the beginning, I cover how to do that. Okay, so let's start with how to go live on a mobile device. And then later on, I'll go through how to do this on
Fuck you,
PC too,
teddy
for
bear.
gaming streams or doing it via OBS or streaming software too. But before we get into that, here is a little bonus tip for you for growth on Twitch. If you're a streamer and you aren't uploading any clips from your streams, you're just editing your content. Nexus Clips has an AI-powered tool that makes it quick and easy to edit clips, even if you have zero editing experience. You can simply link your channel and an AI will filter through your stream pod and find the best possible clippable moments for you within a couple of seconds. It can even generate captions for you on its own, and it has a full editing bay that's really simple to use if you need to make any adjustments too. You can even upload and schedule your clips right from Nexus Clips itself, and it even finds you the best hashtags to post with to maximize your reach and growth based on your niche. If you want to try this for yourself so you can start uploading clips daily with super high quality and very minimal effort, I'll leave a link at the top of the description below for you, and you can use code CAL, that's CAL, to get 10% off your order at checkout. And hey, that's a very good discount if you ask me. Now you have no excuse, so go make some clips and skyrocket your channel's growth. So, to stream from your phone on TikTok, you need to open up the TikTok app, of course, and then tap the plus button at the bottom like you normally would when you're going to post it. Then, on the bottom menu, you'll see the live option, which is what you'll want to tap on next. From here, you'll see
Green
a long
donuts
list
of
of
death!
options.
Zombies
You can go live
beware!
with your phone camera, and there's a few different effects and options for setting up goals and GIFs here too. You can swipe across to mobile gaming, and this is where you can stream mobile games and set up your title. It also lets you decide whether to stream portrait or landscape, and a few other settings here too. And then finally, there's an option for live studio, which we will get into a little bit later. You'll see there'll be a practice mode, and you'll be able to see the buttons around the edge of your screen. These are the buttons that will also be there throughout your actual live stream. So it gives you a chance to use these in practice before you go actually live with people watching you. The three dots will be a basic settings list for you, including muting your mic, pausing the live stream, mirroring your video, and some others as well. And you have an interact button here, which gives you some options to start polls or votes. You can draw something for your viewers to guess. You have the multi-guest and co-host features if you're planning to go live with other people as well. And then you have a live goal at the top, which helps you create a gift goal for you to incentivize and remind viewers to send you gifts throughout the stream, similar to like follower goals on Twitch. And finally, there is a small toggle just above that which shows you how many people are watching and some other basic analytics whilst you're live. And after that, I'd briefly recommend checking your camera, your microphone, and your internet connection, most importantly, before you go live. You're going to want to have a stable internet connection to have the best experience here. It's a little bit more demanding than stuff like OBS is. You may have even seen it scrolling through your own live feed on your app. TikTok lives can go very laggy very quickly if you have any issues with your internet stability. But once you've checked all of that, when you're ready to go live, you hit the go live button and boom, you are streaming on TikTok. Now, there are some things you can do here to make your stream look more professional, have features that make it more fun, and even features that help you make money whilst you're live. So if you'd like a video diving into how to set it up in the most effective way, then I can do that as well. Leave a comment down below. But today, I'm just going through how to actually get live in the first place. Now, the going live part was easy, but actually having a successful live stream is where a lot of people start to struggle when they're a beginner. So I'm just going to list off some quick tips here before we move on to how to do this from PC setup. Firstly, engage with your chat. TikTok Live is all about interaction, and people will simply swipe away to the next streamer if you're not engaging your viewers. Especially on this platform, it's a lot more volatile than Twitch and other platforms that are more casual when you stream. You have to remember that TikTok is where people are locked in and are constantly scrolling, so you need to do something that's going to grab the attention of the person watching. Secondly, stream at consistent times if you can, so your audience knows when to show up and when they can find you live. And then a big recommendation I have for you too in terms of your actual live setup for TikTok is that you should use good lighting and clear audio if you can. Even a simple ring light from Amazon and some budget headphones can make a huge difference. This is where the bar is actually a little bit lower than other platforms, so you can kind of run and gun pretty easily with budget tech here, and it doesn't stand out as a bigger issue. So if you already have ways of making it look more professional and more popping, then you'll already be ahead of people and standing out amongst the crowd. Another good idea is to promote your stream before you go live. You can post stories on TikTok, which is an underrated feature. You can even schedule it so people know when and where to join, and don't forget you're on TikTok. Post a TikTok saying that you're going live. It will get views and people might trickle in even from that. So just use all of the features TikTok has to give yourself the best chance of being seen. Anyway, let's move on to how to do this from a PC or laptop setup if you want to be playing PC games, or maybe you want to be co-streaming to Twitch and making it easier without changing your setup too much. Let's get going. There's two options here, and I'll go through both so you can pick which is going to be best for you. You can either use a software like OBS Studio, for example, which you may be familiar with if you do record or stream games somewhere like Twitch already, or you can grab TikTok Live Studio. First up, let's do TikTok Live Studio. First thing you want to do is download TikTok Live Studio from their website. Then you want to open it and log into your TikTok account that you're planning on going live from. Second step here is to set up your scene for gaming. So in the live studio, you can add a display or game capture, which will actually grab the footage of your game that you're playing. You can set up your microphone here to make sure that it's pulling the audio from the correct microphone. Your scene for gaming. So in the live studio, you can add a or laptop setup if you want to be playing PC games, or maybe you want to be co-streaming to Twitch and making it easier without changing your setup too much. Let's get going. There's two options here, and I'll go through both so you can pick.
Streaming on TikTok from my PS5.
stream your PS5 gameplay on TikTok, you usually need over 1,000 followers. You can use a PC with a capture card, or your mobile phone with PS Remote Play.
America, China, Italy,
We'll guide you through how to stream your PS5 on TikTok. If you find this guide useful, then please consider subscribing and liking the video. It's important to note that you are going to need a mobile device or a tablet for this guide. So that can be an Android or an iOS device like an iPhone or an iPad. So once you're on your device, what you need to do is go and open up the App Store like this. And you're going to go and need the PlayStation Remote Play app. And also you need to meet the requirements of a device like an iPhone or an iPad. So once you're on your device, what you need to do is go and open up the App Store like this, and you're going to go and need the PlayStation Remote Play app. And also you need to meet the requirements of streaming on TikTok, which I believe is 1,000 followers. So make sure you have live access. Now let's get into this. So open up the App Store like so, and what we need to do is go and get something called the PS Remote Play app. What this means is we can go and get our PlayStation screen on our phone, and then we can go and stream our entire phone screen onto TikTok. I'm going to guide you through step by step, so let's get into this. So tap on search and type in PS Remote Play, just like this. You should be able to find it pretty easily. And then it's this one here. All you need to do is go and get this and go and download it. After you've downloaded it, go and click on open, and then what you need to do is go and sign in to the app. So go and click on sign into PSN, and then you sign in using the same PSN account as you use on your PS5. After you've signed in, there's the Same PSN account as you use on your PS5. After you've signed in, there's then a data setting which you can choose. Next, you'll get taken to a screen about connecting your controller. So what you can do is go and connect your controller to your phone, or you can just connect your controller to your PS5. You can do it either way. I personally just connected to my PS5, so I'll just tap OK there. And then it says what you want to connect. So I'll click on PS5. And after that, it then says before connecting to your PS5, there's a few settings we need to change on it. So we'll do that now. On your PS5, navigate to the top right and open up your settings. Then scroll down to System. And in System, go down to Remote Play. And what you need to do is toggle this on. If you're unable to go and turn it on, then what you want to do is go out of System, back to your settings, and go into Users and Accounts. And in Users and Accounts, go down to Other, and then click on Console Sharing and Offline Play. And what you need to do is enable this. This then makes it your sort of primary PS5. And after you've enabled it, then go back to Remote Play, and you should be able to go and turn it on. After you've changed those settings, go and click OK like this, and then it's going to start the connection process. So just wait. It's now saying linking your PS5, and shortly it will start checking the connection. And just like that, it's now connected. And as you can see, I'll just rotate my screen round. You can now go and see my PlayStation screen on my phone. So tap a few times so you get rid of sort of the on display buttons, because of course we don't really need them because we can use our controller. And so now what I'll do is just go and connect my controller to my console. Or you can connect it to your phone, as I previously said, and I'll just sign in using this account here. And just like that, I'm now using my controller on my phone. And so now what we can do is go and start streaming on TikTok. So we can just go and get out of the PS Remote app for now. And then what we can do is go and open up TikTok. On TikTok, open up the camera, then click on live in the bottom like so, and it will then take us to this screen here. And what you need to do is select mobile gaming. You've got device camera and mobile gaming. Click there, and then what you can do is name your stream. So you can click on sort of the pen icon. I could then type what I'm playing. So I could go and type in broadcast, and you need to click on start broadcast. Then there'll be a quick countdown here. And you can click off this, and then you've got 10 seconds. And what you can do is swipe back here, and you may need to start the connection to your PS5 again. I do, but just wait for it to connect. It won't take too long. You are now streaming, but you've got a minute or two to get things set up. Then you can rotate your screen, and then as you can see your chat and stuff, and live viewers and things like that in the top left. It's also worth making this info panel a bit smaller just by swiping across, because otherwise it sort of blocks up your stream. And you can always go onto another device to look at your chat, or you can just periodically open it up, but that will sort of be included in your stream, which may be annoying for viewers. But yeah, that's it. You can then go and stream, and once you're finished, you can come back to TikTok by swiping across like this. I can just swipe over like this, and then in the top there's a sort of a power button. Click there and you can then press End Now. And you can then see info about your stream and go and look at the replay. And I'll just quickly show you my replay to show you I was, broadcasting Fortnite. And then here's the replay just to show you I was streaming my PS5. If you mash strawberries and layer it between peanut butter and chocolate, then... In today's video, I'll show you how you can cast your phone to TikTok Live Studio. It's extremely easy, so without further ado, let's hop right into it. Alright, so first things first, what you need to do is obviously have TikTok Live Studio installed. If you have 1,000 followers or if you're in an agency, you will get access to TikTok Live Studio. Once you have everything set up and you want to cast your phone screen to the actual TikTok Live Studio, all you want to do is go to the ad source on the left side over here. You can choose either portrait or landscape depending on what you're streaming. Click on ad source, and then over here you will see cast and...
How can you stream your PS5 to TikTok?
You can stream your PS5 to TikTok using a PC with a capture card for better quality, or the PS Remote Play app for a simpler mobile option. The capture card lets you use TikTok Live Studio on a PC, while Remote Play connects your PS5 directly to your phone.
American Family Insurance for the Scott Brothers. Take one. Say what you want about America. Everyone I know. Every day on Sticker Hunt and play your free dice. Want zombie attacks?
it, guys. Why do we have a courthouse in Texas handing out pamphlets on zombie attacks? As you can see here, someone that has walked in to a courthouse in Burleson, Texas, sees these zombie attack preparedness pamphlets for the people to take. This goes over evacuation routes, emergency survival plans. This is real deal. Are you guys seeing anything like this out there in your neck of the woods? This reminds me of several different things in the past we covered. And you talk about hiding something in plain sight. That seems to be exactly what they're doing here right now. Remember when Amazon updated its terms of service? What was in it? Zombie attack. To be ready for a zombie apocalypse event. We questioned it then. Why are they doing something like this that seems like a joke, but it's not a joke? Well, here again, in a public courthouse in Texas, they've stopped. The men over here with this, it is very serious. They're not putting it out as a joke, it's on the serious tip. Are you guys seeing something like this in your neck of the woods? Let me know. And join me for the live stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern, where I'm talking about this and a whole lot more. Hope to see you there. Much love.
Make sure you have live access. Now let's get into this. So open up the App Store like so, and what we need to do is go and get something called the PS Remote Play app. What this means is we can go and get our PlayStation screen on our
Fuck.
Yeah, up here.
Fucking of course. Of course. Would have it no fucking other way. Wouldn't have it no other fucking way. No. Let's go here. We're gonna go here.
Dear Dad, it's hard to remember who we were before all this. Who you were. It seems like a different life. When Mom died. What did we do? You taught me that growing up is about keeping the people you love safe. And it's for everything to change and for everyone to have.